Hey everybody, Aaron the Nintintrovert here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Now this is a game that I don't know how many people ended up picking it up, because a lot of people just felt like it was kind of a ripoff that you have to pay separately for this. It's only like a $10 game, but you know, it seemed to kind of just be a glorified tech demo basically, and everyone felt like it should have just been a pack-in. But me being the corporate shill that I am, I went ahead and bought the game, mainly because I just thought it could make for some good content, you know, because I feel like there's a lot of people that aren't going to pick up the game, but maybe are curious enough, you know, that they would like to see kind of what all the game entails. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to check out Welcome Tour here, and admittedly, my initial plan was we were going to start from the very beginning of the game and, you know, work our way through it. Hold on, let me turn down my... there we go. Actually, I need to adjust the game capture audio as well. Hold on. Turn that way down. Because I had been capturing some footage of the new Mario Kart, and for that footage I wasn't actually like on camera or, you know, doing my my voice or anything. I wasn't commentating, so I had the game audio turned up since that was all that you could hear, but I need to turn it back down, so I believe we're good to go now. And so honestly, my initial plan was I was going to start a file from the beginning of the game, and we were going to do like several episodes going, you know, all the way through Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour here. Admittedly, I recorded the first episode and the audio corrupted on me. I sounded like Satan, but he was in need of a throat lozenge, is basically what I sounded like. So I was like, well, I can't post that on YouTube. This sounds horrible. So we will go back real quick and do the couple of mini games that I already played. There were also some quizzes, but we're not going to bother with those. The quizzes, frankly, weren't particularly fun. There's also like a weird kind of like side quest thing where it's like, hey, if you find any lost items, bring them to the bring them up front here to the service desk. So I found somebody's glasses. But anyway, we got these couple of mini games. So let's see. Okay, that's part 2. No thanks. Let's start with part 1 here, because this was one of the games that I played when I recorded this. We use our mouse controls. Yeah, we'll do it. So the premise of this first mini game here is we just have to survive as long as we can while holding our Joy-Con like this to use it as a computer mouse. And yeah, let's see. Oh, there's a medal for 50 seconds or more. Okay, I guess they added new medals. So let's do it. Let's see if we can get to that 50-second mark. Whee! And this minigame, it kind of reminds me a lot, if you played New Super Mario Brothers back on the DS, or also Mario 64 DS. There was like this rec room that had all these like little mini games you could play, and one of them you had to use the stylus to move around this bomb and not let it touch any of the flames, or it would blow up. Like that. Okay, let's try it again. I want to get 50 seconds. Can we do it? I don't know. I don't want to spend forever doing this, but we'll give it maybe like 5 attempts or something, and then if we don't get it, we'll move on to something else. But yeah, do y'all remember that Mario minigame back on the DS? It was like there was like a giant like robotic or like animatronic Bowser that would like breathe fire at you and stuff. It was pretty intense, not gonna lie. Oof. I feel like we're doing worse than I did in the other video. Alright, this time we got it. My arm's already getting tired. This isn't a bad place to put my my mouse though, because basically a little behind the scenes info for you here. So obviously, as you can see by the backboard behind me, I record these videos literally just like sitting up in bed, very unprofessional. But what I do is I put, shoot, we're getting worse and worse. I put my laptop on a little, you know, like one of those like TV dinner trays, like that you put your food on while you're sitting, you know, up in bed or wherever watching TV. That's what I have my laptop sitting on, and I'm literally, we've probably got a mouse pad around here somewhere, I don't know where, so I'm literally just using a, just like a notepad that I use for like writing stuff down and for doodling. Oh, I think we're doing pretty good now. Having some good RNG. Oh no, man. Alright, one more try. I don't know if this is attempt number 5 or 6, but let's give it one more go here. I feel like if I weren't talking, I could concentrate a lot better and probably do. Okay, that one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. See, sometimes you get cornered, you get boxed in. I don't know if you want to keep moving, if you stay in the same space for too long, if you just kind of get screwed or what. So let's try moving around a lot more and see if that maybe keeps it from us running into a dead end. I really don't know how that works. Maybe it's just completely random. Please don't touch my UFO. Please don't touch my no-no square. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Never mind, we're doing good. I'm locked in. Activating Cuphead skill mode. We're getting there. Okay, one more time. Alright. I do kind of hate how there's like this white border around the screen that makes it look very generic, like this was some kind of a web browser flash game or something, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why they've got it in this big white window here. That's very unappealing looking. But yeah. This, for sure, really for real this time, is going to be our last attempt. Oh, God. Oh, I've got so much to live for. Oh, if I don't make it. Tell my wife I love her. Oh, I don't actually have a wife. Hashtag forever alone. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, we're doing it. Look, Mr. Krabs, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. No! We're getting better. I gotta keep going. I know I said that was it, but we're so close. Oh, okay. I'm locked in. I'm locked and loaded. Like a loaded baked potato. My sour cream is running out. There's cheddar cheese shreds everywhere. And my bacon is nice and crispy. So with all that said, this is the one where we're gonna do it. Oh, just deep breaths. I couldn't see for a second because I put. Oh no! Come on. Okay, really for real. This is the last try. 100%. Cross my heart. Maybe. Possibly. This is kind of addicting. I don't know if it's $10 worth of addicting, but, you know. This is just level 1. There's multiple levels of this. We've only unlocked up to level 2, which honestly I felt like was easier. We'll give it a go after this one here. Maybe this will just be like a 1 hour long video of me only playing this one particular UFO spike ball minigame. Oh! You think these spike balls are reused assets from the new Mario game they're probably working on? I think we did it. We did it! Oh, yay! Let's keep going. Can we get 1 minute? No, just shy of 1 minute. Alright, well, at least we got it. I do kind of want to back out and then go back into it real quick just to see if they add any other medals like for 1 minute, for example. Because, yeah, I swear that before... oh, how'd you do that? You handled the mouse with such grace. Thanks, buddy. Okay, yeah, it seems like there's still just 3 medals that you can get. What about this one? So this one I felt like was easier. Maybe I'll feel differently about the third medal here, but yeah, we got to catch the stars while also trying not to die. So we have to have 60 to get the thing. And this one I'm pretty sure I got first try. I got 40 of them. So let's see if we can get 60 without too much of a fuss here. And I don't think the challenge ends if we miss one or anything, so I'm pretty sure it's okay. Like we can take our time if we need to. Sorry, it's hard for me to concentrate while like talking and doing this. So if I go radio silent, that's why. I promise I'm not trying to just ignore you lovely folks. Where's the stuff? There we go. Hey, oh, I got too excited. Okay, here we go. Let's do it again. It does feel kind of satisfying. There's just like a little clunk. I can't really explain it, but just the vibration in the Joy-Con makes kind of like a sort of feeling. It doesn't make a sound, but it just feels like a, if that makes any sense at all. It's very satisfying. I still don't know, and we'll play another mini game here in a second that really is meant to be a showcase of the new and improved HD Rumble. I feel like it's not as massive of an upgrade as I would have liked. We're getting there. Like, I don't think it feels as good as PlayStation's DualSense controller. I think that feels really, really great. Whereas the HD Rumble here is just kind of, it's alright. But maybe, you know, I've just not gotten far enough into this game. Maybe there's some mini games we'll do later on that just really take it up a whole nother level. Beyond my wildest dreams. Come on, we're getting worse at this. Alright. We just gotta get our head in the game here. Grabbing these stars, just slurping them up. Oh dear. Getting dizzy. Gonna pass out. Why am I only getting 30 now? Alright. Come on, we can do this. We got this. Okay, that was, that didn't count. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. I wonder how long you can go. Does it max out when you get to, like, say 99, or can you just, like, can you go up to 999, or does it just go on forever? Just go all the way up to infinity? Googleplex? Oh my god. Okay. We'll probably move on here pretty soon. I don't want to spend all day doing this one. Make a loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. But yeah, the mouse controls feel pretty nice. It's very one-to-one, very responsive. And I imagine that between the Switch 2's just overall power upgrade is really going to help win over a good portion of the PC gaming audience and the Steam Deck audience. Okay, one more time. We got this. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4. That didn't count. Alright. But yeah, because I know a lot of like really competitive players who do like you know, PvP online shooters swear by a mouse that just makes aiming just way better. I can't attest to that because I've not really tried it. Although I do have the Switch 2 version of Fortnite downloaded on here, so maybe at some point we'll try out some Fortnite and just see how it feels using a mouse. I'll probably suck either way because I'm not great at shooters regardless. Okay, one more. We got to end on a good note. We're getting some really crappy runs here. I need to go out on a pretty decent one. I'm going to try to just not talk very much so I can concentrate here. One more. I can't stop. I have to get this. I feel compelled. Just concentrate. Just breathe. I feel like the key is to almost go a little cross-eyed, like not even try to pay attention to my UFO, just like try to almost just let your eyes zone out to where you can kind of just take in everything all at once. Because if you just focus on one specific part, like if I just focus on my ship, then something will get me that I'm not paying attention to. I figured this is what I had to do with the Cuphead DLC as well. There's just like so many Dang it! So many projectiles coming at you. You just kind of have to just like quit paying attention to Cuphead and just kind of like zoom out your vision and just like look at the broader picture, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Probably not, but hey. That one was risky. I don't know why I went for it, but... Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. I don't know the words to this song. Oh, living on a prayer. Yes, we did it. I'll take it. We got 50. Oh, we needed 6. Man, I thought we just needed 50. Well, crap. All right. I guess we'll quit out of that then. That was a little demoralizing. All right. So we do have this one as well unlocked. Which one's level 1? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Wait, no. Is that level 2? Okay, this one I think is level 1. So this one is kind of weird. There's really not much in the way of audience participation, so those of you watching this at home, you just have to take my word for this one, because what we got to do is we're on this this scale here, and as we move around, the vibration is going to get stronger and weaker. So there's nothing down here. It's somewhere through here, and you want to click on where you think is the strongest vibration. It's feeling pretty darn strong in here. That might be a little stronger. I don't know. Somewhere right in there. Okay, not super great. Let's try it again. I want to get... I'd love if we could get within 3... I don't know what unit of measurement that is. 3 millimeters, 3... whatever it is. It's still in this same general area this time. The vibration is incredibly strong. I feel like my arm's gonna fall off. It's like I'm having a muscle spasm. It's gotta be right in there, right? 36. Okay, let's try it again. In some small way, this kind of reminds me of Game & Wario, which was on Wii U, and I doubt anyone played it. Why is it always in the same spot? But there was this game where you'd have to kind of do some mathematics, where it was like a 1v1 game where you would have to draw on the gamepad, and it would ask you to like make a circle that's 1 centimeter in diameter, or like draw a line that's 3 inches long, and like whoever gets the closest wins. So that was kind of that was fun. It's kind of weird. It sounds boring on paper, but in practice it was honestly pretty fun. I feel like this might be it. Let's see. Yeah, that's getting weaker. That's getting weaker. It's got to be somewhere through. Oh, look at that. 7? How am I supposed to get 3? That's crazy. Okay. We can try it again, but man, you got to be so precise. Like, holy cow. Hey, it's actually on the right side this time. Okay, it's somewhere through here. Like, the difference is so subtle. Eight. That is so hard. How is anyone supposed to get within 3? Okay, I already feel it. I won't do as many attempts of this one because I feel like this isn't as fun to watch as the last one, probably. Because again, you don't really have any frame of reference if you're watching this at home. I feel like it's just not as strong this time, just in general. Maybe right in there. Getting within 3 is impossible, man. Forget this. Like they're practically touching, but it's like, nah, that still ain't close enough. So that's those two, and we'll make our way over here. Now these I haven't actually played yet. I think last episode I only really had time for those two, and then there was like a bunch of like mini games you could unlock, or I mean not mini games, but like quiz, like you'd answer like trivia questions. Spot the difference between pairs of videos. The image shown on screen when you play a game changes rapidly. We call that rate frame rate. Yeah. The higher frame rate, the smoother it can look. Switch 2 can reach up to 120 frames, which is very impressive. I did not expect that. So yeah, let's do it. Was it not going to let me do it? Switch to tabletop mode or handheld mode, or connect to 20 Hz compatible TV. You may need to adjust settings on my TV. Well, we might not be doing this one. Hold on. Go to my TV settings here. Just 1 second. I don't know how I changed the Hertz rate. Personalized picture wizard. Does that do anything? I don't think so. Should I go into advanced picture settings? Okay, not seeing anything there. Accessibility, network, system. What's system? Okay, that's not it. Yeah, we might not be doing this one. I might have to mess around with my TVs. It might also be where I've like got it hooked up to a capture card to record this. It might just be that we're not going to be. Oh wait, I saw a 60 frames per second option. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. 60. Wait. Frames per second. These aren't exactly changing anything. Game optimizer. Okay, we might have to just come back to this one. Oh wait, there's. I see where it shows frames per second, but I don't see where it lets me change it. It's showing 60. What if I? Okay, I don't know if that did anything. Alright, whatever. This one, we're not going to be able to do this one. At least not right now, anyway. So let's run around. My sixth sense, it speaks to me, saying there's a hidden stamp near here. Yes, another thing about this game is that you go around and you can find stamps. And what the stamps do, basically, power button. There's a stamp for like every individual like part, like every like button on the system. So for the first set, we did it on the I guess it was the left Joy-Con, and now we're on the actual screen part of the system. Brightness sensor. Okay, I didn't know that's what that was. Cool. Got our air vent. Sure, a lot of stamps on the edge of this area, huh? I didn't think there would be this many. That kid's dead to me. USB Type-C connector. But yeah, in our last episode, I spent a lot of time running around because to get to the next area, I have to find like all the stamps in a given area. And there was one in particular that I just could not find for the life of me because like it doesn't show up until you stand in like the exact right area. Okay, we got the microphone. Can also remove background noise. So it says. I'll believe that when I see it. Oh shoot. Oh, okay. Didn't know we could go down here, but all right. What's even down here? Oh, I found something. I guess that's another lost item I need to take to the help desk. Oh, the magnetic connector. All right, kill. I think that's all that's down here. This place looks pretty slippery, but also kind of fun. Let's give it a shot. Why does that person next to you look like they're wearing like one of those beekeeper's mask things? Do I have enough for this? Yeah. Do you know about all this noise reduction stuff? Okay. Gets rid of just about all unwanted sounds, making it easier to hear people's voices. I guess that's why the techies call it noise reduction. Turn on a vacuum cleaner or something, see what's made quieter. Sure. I don't know how this is going to work. I am not getting a vacuum cleaner. Experience all sound but your voice vanishing. Okay. Alrighty. Speaking in a noise environment. Hello! Maybe run a vacuum cleaner to make some noise. Well, what if I, it's kind of making noise shaking around this KFC cup from earlier. Where even is the microphone? Is it in the left Joy-Con? I'm not actually sure where the microphone is. I feel like this isn't going to be loud enough. What's something else we can do? What if we just clap our hands? Okay. Let's start recording. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Alright, let's play it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay, well it did not block out the sound of hands clapping at all. Maybe it thought that was supposed to be, because I guess you'd want to hear if like somebody's clapping for you. I don't know. What else do we have that could make noise around here? What about my phone? What's some non-copyright infringing music I can play that won't get my video demonetized here? Let's see. Let's go to YouTube. I don't know. I mean, I could play some. Just click on this Mario Kart video I recorded. Go check out my Mario Kart coverage. Okay, that's playing. Let me skip forward. Okay, now let's try recording while that's playing. Hello, test. Oh. Hello, testing. Let's see how this sounds. Hello, how you doing? Okay, let's listen to it. Hello, testing. Let's see how this sounds. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really hear the gameplay, so all right. I guess it works pretty decently. I'll have to mess around with that some more, but you know, that's kind of cool, I guess. Oh yeah, we did skip the maracas physics. I forgot about that. Nothing was left but voices, right? Huh? You want my voice to disappear too? Ha! What a kidder. I want you to disappear, pal. I'm gonna come into your bedroom at night while you're asleep and just shank you, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's move on. Did we talk to these people? Well, the vacuum cleaner and hairdryer noises were totally gone. That is wild. Stand as light and robust as extra super Duralumin? That's my favorite kind of Duralumin. What? Never thought I'd hear that around these parts. Okay. Is there anything else I need to touch? Between you and me, let me tell you a little trick. Sometimes mini games might just feel impossible, or maybe you get into a Can't get into a tech demo because you don't have a 4K compatible TV or some other piece of equipment. Stand near the staff member and press Y in this pattern. It's quick tapping. Dot, 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 dot. They'll give you however many skip medals you need to clear the exhibition. Give it a try if you're really stuck. Think of this as my own little insight for you. Okay. Hey, it's Master Hand. Okay, so what's this game? You ready for the mini game of your life? Now, don't oversell it. You can touch up to 10 points simultaneously with your fingers. You have to touch 10 different places using touch controls. I don't know if I give consent to touch 10 different places, but alright. Once you place your finger, you're not allowed to move it or take it off the touch screen. It's kind of a strategy game, I guess. Got to think about which finger you want to use next. If it's too difficult, you might want to bring in a second player to give you a little help. So I guess I can't play this in TV mode, right? I'd have to take it out of the dock. Yeah. Man, there's a lot we can't do right now. Okay. Well. Oh, here's the thing. USB Type-C connector. Got ourselves a stamp. Let's find all the stamps in this area so we can move on to the other Joy-Con. Air intake. So we're not going to be able to get all these stamps right now. We could do some of the quizzes. Left speaker. Kill. Here, let's go real quick and do the Maraca game, because I forgot about that one. Well, it's not really so much of a game, it's just kind of a little demonstration. Where was it, though? I feel like it was up. Yeah, here it is. So, this is another one where it's like, if you're watching, you're not really going to be able to, like, see. So I'll just have to explain what's going on here. Maraca's physics. So yeah, this one you just kind of shake the Joy-Con around and it's supposed to feel like maracas, like you've got a bunch of like beads in there, and it feels decent, you know. Gently roll the beads. Nice little subtle. There we go. And change the appearance. It's gonna get canceled. That's probably not very politically correct. I don't know. Shake a rubber ball. Yeah, so we can also change the material. How do we do that and make it like a rubber ball? What do I press to do that? Okay, I changed that one to a rubber ball. There we go. And yeah, the rubber ball feels pretty good. I mean, it does kind of feel like there's a rubber ball moving around in there. So yeah, I mean, it feels decent. Again, I don't know, like, I feel like the Switch 1 would have more or less been capable of that, so I'm not like blown away by it, to be completely honest. But let's keep on moving here. What's some more places that we need to activate on here? Probably the screen has its own stamp that we have to get, but that could be literally anywhere on the thing. So it's literally just walk around until you find a invisible thing and then activate it. So I guess we've gotten everything around the perimeter of it. Yeah, so let's just run around here and see if we can find... Ooh, there it is. Just right in the middle. Nice. Touch screen. Okay, what are we missing? We're missing one more. This screen is gigantic. It is kind of fun skating around on it. Whee! Da-da. Oh! Yeah, sometimes he falls on his butt. Got a pretty good laugh out of me in the first episode that sadly is lost to time. Da 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 dee 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 doo. Yeah, our cheeks are going to be bruised in the morning. Actually, I remembered... Oh, wrong way. We need to go back because I forgot I picked up something that I think I'm supposed to take to the support desk. So let's go do that real quick. If I can stop sliding on my butt cheeks. Would that have also taken me back to A? I don't know. Okay. Go over to the help center. Hello. Oh, welcome. Thanks for visiting Lost and Found Desk. Oh, thanks for turning this in. I feel like somewhere out there a lost item belongs for its home, and if you happen to find it, please bring it to me. Okay, I don't know what I got out of that. Am I getting something for doing that? I don't know. Let's do one of these quizzes, I guess, while we look for the thingy. You can learn about the Switch 2 console screen here. Find out here how clear and smooth the display is, as well as concepts like HDR, VRR, 120 Hz, and more. Sure. Yeah, so we did some of these last time, or I did, I should say. If you can zoom in really close to the Switch 2 console screen, you see it's made up of lots of little dots. These dots are called pixels. They're 1920 horizontally and 1080 vertically, to be precise. That's also called 1920 by 1080 resolution. That's 2.25 times the resolution of the Nintendo Switch console. Wow, okay. I didn't know that 1080 was that much clearer than 720. 2.25 times. The highest resolution ever used on a Nintendo console. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. As for the size of the pixels, they're the smallest of any Nintendo console to date. Having the most pixels and the smallest pixels provides a crisper, more detailed screen. Okay. Bright light. You may have noticed already, but the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen can emit some very bright light. You can also say the screen is HDR compatible. Stands for High Dynamic Range. The Switch has approximately 16.77 million different types of light and color. Oh, that's the Switch 1. Meanwhile, the Switch 2 console can use hundreds of millions of different types of light and color. Wow. In games that support HDR, it's now possible to display bright, intense light. Here's a non-HDR image. I mean, it still looks pretty bright and intense. This is what happened. Oh. I see. Okay, yeah, alright. The non-HDR image has very little difference in brightness between the most vivid parts of the explosion area around it. Meanwhile, in the HDR image, the brighter areas, while the darker parts remain unchanged. We took care not to make it too bright. Okay, so does the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild have that now? We go back. I'd assume so since they showed it there, right? So that's interesting. Smooth movement. We're going to wear smooth moves. Screen can change image at high speeds, up to 120 times a second. 120 Hz compatible. The faster the picture change, the smoother the movement will appear. The Switch console screen changes images up to 60 times per second. A rate of 120 times per second means that the movement looks twice as smooth. The image shown, just an example. So you're telling me that image on the left is 60? That doesn't look 60 to me, but what do I know? Mouse movements will appear smoother. Using the right stick to look around will feel smoother, and scrolling the screen will look smoother. The world appears to you 1/120th of a second faster, which gives you an advantage during very intense gameplay. Alright. Less choppy. Can make games feel less choppy. You can say the screen is VRR compatible, short for variable refresh rate. When you're playing a game and a lot of characters appear on screen, can't skip this little demo video. Frame rate can become choppy. Here's what's happening. It takes longer than normal to draw each picture. Because of this, the pictures aren't ready in time for when they're meant to be updated on the screen. So if an image has been changing 60 times every second, even a slight delay would skew the timing. Suddenly, the pictures would update at half the rate, only 30 frames a second. See why a game might feel choppy. Games that support VRR, the update rate can be changed on the fly to match the image completion rate. It takes a little longer to draw the image. The update rate can be changed to 55 times a second. This is better than suddenly dropping to half the rate, so it's less likely to feel choppy. It also means that some players find VR compatible games comfortable to play. Note, this video is purely for reference. Okay? So that's probably why that they're making another Hyrule Warriors game, just to kind of showcase the improved refresh rate or whatever. But I feel like, I don't know how well the new Hyrule Warriors is going to sell. Age of Calamity sold like a few million, which isn't horrible. But like, I mean, you know, it's obviously not going to do Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom numbers. So, you know, this one being a sequel to that, probably less people, I would imagine, would pick it up than picked up Age of Calamity. So yeah, I don't know if Age of Imprisonment was the best launch year game to go with, but whatever. Anyway, it does more than just display images. It's a touch screen. It's not to recognize where you touch on the screen or touch with your fingers. Might be familiar already, but there's a little more to this. Can tell the position of up to 10 fingers at the same time. Okay, so that's something new. I don't guess I know that one thing was talking about it, but I feel like Nintendo never really talked about that ahead of time, so that's interesting. I don't know what they intend to do with that. Play a game of 10-finger Twister. Alright, so let's answer the quiz here. It's made up of pickles. Display on each bright light. Right? 120. VRR, right? I think. I'm not a techie. 10. I guess like what a lot of people talk about, like ray tracing and, you know, all this different stuff. I'm just like, okay, sure. So it's all a little bit, little Latin to me. I kind of understand. But, okay, so we did that quiz. And we're still missing one more thingamajiggy. We got the touchscreen one, and we got the mic. I think it was like between the mic and the touchscreen. So where even is the mic? Is it up here? No, that's the air vent. Well, where's the, let's pull up the map here. Game card slot, microphone, and then something, and then touchscreen. Okay, because they are all, I think, next to each other, seemingly. So, let's see if we can find whatever it is between. Yeah, there's the microphone. Did I miss something down here? Is that what it is? Let's see, we got that. Where was this one on the map? Okay, so it's not this. Okay, let's go back and see if we can find it. We'll probably wrap up this video here pretty soon. We've already been going for over 40 minutes. Let's see. So, is it like on the screen somewhere? I read an insight that the sound of clapping specifically doesn't get removed. Okay, that's why the clapping didn't work earlier. That sure came out of left field. Alright then. So that's why I could still hear the clapping. Okay. Is it something on like the bezel, I wonder? Like along this black part? Is that what we're missing here? Something something invisible that we can activate? I don't know. Don't mind me just bruising up the cheeks a little bit more. Wait, what's the, I can't, can I do this one? Okay, we only need 2 medals to do this one. Alright, let's check out this. Let you experience fireworks. It should feel like they really pop. Sure. I guess this one will work with our current TV settings, hopefully. Okay. A and R to set off fireworks. X to toggle. Okay. Pause the fireworks 3 times. Alright, sure. Let's do it. Let's start with standard, I guess. So these are going to look not as impressive. Takes them a while to blow up. Okay. Now, pause the fireworks 3 times. Oh, okay, I pause with... It don't count? Does it have to actually be, like, exploded? Why am I not getting the little check for that? I'll toggle while paused. Okay, well, we got that one. Alright, now let's try with the dynamic lighting or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I can see the difference. Yeah, I don't know if I'm like blown away. Admittedly, I have my TV brightness turned down. Oh, there we go. See Nintendo Switch 2 light up the sky. Okay, what do I do to get that one? Do I just have to just shoot off? Oh! Alright. Kill! Well, we got ourselves a medal. Nice. Yeah, so far though, I do still kind of feel like this should have just been a free pack-in tech demo. It's not like it's kind of neat, but yeah, I don't really understand why this was $10. But anyway, that's that. Yeah, sure, whatever. I do see the difference. Thank you. Okay, so now where's that last thingy that we're still missing around here somewhere? I don't know. Let's walk around this. I don't guess it's somewhere. Just need to find that invisible stamp that could literally be anywhere. Fun. I guess I could do that 10-finger one, like taking it out of the dock. I could probably like switch which camera that we're doing here, and we can give it a go. I really want to find this last stamp, though. It's really annoying to me how how they're invisible and you have to like just find it somehow. Like, I don't really know what part we're missing per se, unless again if it's like something to do with this black bezel here, but that would be kind of a weird place to put it. Here's more quizzes. Learn about game cards. Sure. Reading data in a new way. If you take a peek inside a Switch 2 game card, you'll see it's quite different from a Switch 1 game card. The data can be read in a different way. Assuming a buffer size of 4 megabytes, of course, naturally you'd want to assume that. The read speed is about 5 times faster than that of a Switch game card. That's pretty impressive. However, some games might be doing more in the background than just loading, so it's not guaranteed to load around 5 times faster. Also, Switch 2 game cards have a higher total capacity than Switch game cards, so the contents of these game cards are really quite different. Okay? More than different colors. There are 2 different colors of game card. Switch game cards are black, Switch 2 game cards are red. Other than colors, they look practically the same in terms of size and shape, but there's actually more difference. The Switch 2 game card has a distinct shape. When a game card is inserted into the game card slot, the Switch 2 console checks to see if the game card has this shape. This is how it tells the difference between Switch 2 and Switch 1 game cards. Changes the way it reads the data based on this. Okay. So I wonder if a person were to like some way modify their cartridge to like reshape it, would it read it differently, and like what would that do? The Switch 2 console has a game card slot. It doesn't just take red cards. You can also put the black ones in. What does that mean? It means that it's fully backwards compatible for the most part. Okay, I don't feel like that one really taught us anything that new. But let's do the quiz, I guess. Insights quiz, game cards. Question 1. They have more capacity. What's the purpose of the shape? Determine the type of game card. And finally, all of the above. Yay, we did it! Nice on! Can't believe you got all those questions right. You're a genius. Have I finally found someone who cares as much about game cards as I do? No, not really. Well, I mean, I guess I did spend $80 to get the game card for Mario Kart World because I didn't want to do it digitally. Learn about the microphone. Okay. Alright, let's do this microphone one real quick. The microphone and chip. I could go for some chips. The Switch 2 console's built-in microphone. Aside from the microphone, contains a chip, which makes people's voices easier to hear. I don't know how that works, but alright. Reduces the noise around you, called noise reduction. Switch 2 console uses a form of noise reduction that's been customized for playing games. It doesn't just focus on spoken words, it also preserves mood and emotions. The sound of clapping, take the sound of clapping. If you just wanted to convey words, this sound would be treated as noise and reduced. We've balanced this so that the clapping doesn't go away, letting you immerse in the vibrant, positive atmosphere. It's a form of noise reduction designed for playing games. Okay, I still don't fully understand that about conveying emotions, but okay. Makes voices easier to hear, reduces unwanted background noise. That's not all. Switch to microphone also picks up sounds from the console itself. For example, picks up the sound of the Switch 2's air vent. The air vent's positioned right next to the microphone, so it ends up being much louder than a person's voice. With the chip, this loud noise is completely erased. Also, it even removes the snapping noise that you hear when you attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the main body. It's been designed to reduce as much external noise as possible so that others can hear you. That sounds like witchcraft. Like, how do you do that? I don't understand. Designs to make voices easier for you to hear, removes game sounds. Note, this video is purely for reference. I don't know why you have to specify that, but okay. If it didn't do this, it would be hard to hear what's being said in the game chat as people talk back and forth. It can get noisy with all the overlapping sounds. Boy, I hate that. Noise that gets re-amplified like this is called feedback. Chip does its best to remove these game sounds to prevent feedback. There can be all sorts of sounds coming out of a TV, depending on the TV and the setup. Removing them can be difficult for that reason. Game sounds are also sent to the chip. Selectively removes these sounds based on the sound quality and acoustics. Okay. Balancing voice levels. Go higher than another in game chat. Automatically makes each voice can be heard at roughly the same volume. Of course, some people are naturally going to sound louder than others. But even more importantly, voice volume differs depending on the mode. Handheld mode, the console will be close to you, delivering sound straight into the microphone. TV mode, it's going to be further away. You'll be able to hear people's voices at about the same volume either way. On top of that, if there's several people in front of a TV all talking loudly, the chip takes count of their individual voices and balances out their volume. Alright. Let's do the quiz here. Hey, guess what time it is? Quiz time! Alright, let's do it. Insights quiz. Good lord, 5 questions? Alright, fine, whatever. Microphone. On the gamepad, there's a microphone. Which component? A microphone. I mean, this is the microphone quiz. Which type of sound's not removed? Clapping. Chip's designed to make voices easier for you to hear. Removes a buzzing noise from the Switch console. Angry bees from the fan. It's feedback, right? Pretty sure. Question 5. Volume of their voices. Perfect score. Perfect score. We did it. Masterful, a flawless victory. Well, you know, I didn't graduate as a college valedictorian for nothing. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but, you know, pretty smart. Alright, well, we got that. I still don't know where that last stamp is. Share another insight with you. Alright, share an insight with me, sure. You can change the mouse sensitivity in the system settings. I did know that. I'd forgotten, but I do remember seeing that. But yeah, let's go around this bezel here and see if we can find that last thing that we're looking for. I don't know why it would be the bezel necessarily, but I don't really know what other part we're missing. Because it's not... Oh! How did I miss that? Is that it? Oh, we're still missing a couple, actually. Okay, we got that one. Speaker. Okay, now all we need is that that one. Wherever it is. It'd be great if we could find it in this episode, but I don't really want to be running around aimlessly for like 7 years trying to find it. I guess real quick, I'll take the Switch out of the dock and bring it over here, and we will try to do the that last game that it was talking about, with touching all 10 fingers to the to the screen or whatever. Yeah, okay, I don't think there's anything more around the edges here. Where was that mini game? Here it is. Alright. Let me switch over, and I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. Alright, let's put our Joy-Cons in. Check this out. I'll put my headset back on so you can hear me properly. Let's put our Joy-Cons back in. Check this out. Very satisfying. There you go. Ready to see that again? Ready for take 2? Hold on. It's pretty amazing, right? Okay. She says, are you ready for the mini game of your life? Don't oversell it, all right? Not allowed to move it or take it off the screen. Strategy game, I guess, kind of. Okay, now how am I going to do this where everybody else can see this? I don't know. Maybe if we pull out the kickstand, and I don't really have an adequate... Oh, it says I have to lay the console flat. Okay, it's calibrated, so maybe now I can move it. Touch 10 colored circles. Okay, 1. Oh, it's telling me which color. I didn't realize that. Green. This is basically Twister. This is actually kind of tricky. Sorry you can't see this. Red. Oh my. Green. Red. Red. Oh. Green. Okay. I lost. This is pretty hard, actually. Okay, let's try it one more time here. Oh, I just needed one more and I would have gotten a second medal. Alright, let's try it again. Let me lay the console flat. Let it calibrate. And then let's see if it'll mess it up if I pick it up and... Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any way I can do it like this. Let's see. What if I... I'll tell you what. Here's what we could do. We could just move the camera, maybe. There we go. Oh, hold on. Ooh, does that? Oh, you're seeing my messy bed. There's my KFC from earlier. Let's get that out of the way and move this water. Okay. So it says first I have to touch and hold yellow. Use our thumb. Now green. Pink. Can't see green. Oh God. Wait, I thought that was green. Oh, that's blue. Okay. Can I do it with this hand? Oh, I'm cramping. Nintendo's gonna have another lawsuit coming in. Oh, I think I'm losing it. Gosh dang it. Let me reorient myself here. I need to turn in a way that's more comfortable here. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this from right here. Okay, yellow. Let's use your pinky. When in doubt, pinky out. Red, pink, whatever color that is. Another pink. Yellow. Okay, so far so good. And blue. Okay, we're going to have to switch to this finger, or this hand, I mean. Green. Green again. yellow, red, yellow. What? No, I didn't. It said I lifted a finger. I did not. Well, I got 9. We almost had a perfect score. Okay, one more try on this. One more try. Okay. Pink. And green. This already doesn't feel like it's going to end well. Pink. Oh. Yellow. Yeah, we're not going to get this one. I can already tell you that. Green. Oh, the pain. Yellow. Did we do it? We did it! Yay! I can't believe it. Alright, we got all 10. We got a perfect score. And only mild arthritis as a result of that. Okay, well. Alright, we got our stamps here. Oh, we unlocked part 2. Oh, I think... Oh, it looks like we're 1 medal shy. We need 1 more medal before we can actually do part 2 of that. Well, I guess we're just going to go ahead and end off this this video anyway. So thank you all very much for watching. I still don't know. I still feel like this game should have been a pack-in. I think it's kind of stupid. You got to pay $10 for it. But, you know, again, I feel like it was worth me picking up just so that way I could make some videos about it. So that way other people who were curious enough but didn't want to actually spend money on the thing out of principle might want to check out the video. But yeah, we'll probably keep going on the channel. It probably won't be until I get back from vacation. I'm going on vacation all this week with my family, so there won't be any uploads on the channel here for about 7-ish days. Maybe less than that, maybe more like 5. But either way, so yeah, we'll be on a brief hiatus, but then we'll be back to covering more Switch 2. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.